All right, Cedric, thank you. Halloween is next week, and before you send your little ghosts and goblins out to trick or treat, we have some tips to keep everyone safe.
That's right. Jeremiah LaFranco with the American Red Cross is here to talk all things Halloween safety. Jeremiah, thanks for being here this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I think we're already at Halloween, right?
I know.
Yeah, it's flying by.
I can't even tell you.
Happy New Year.
Right, we might as well. Okay, let's talk about safety because a lot of kids are out, until late at night on Halloween, right? What should they know? What should parents know if they're sending their kids out?
Yeah, so if you're a parent, if you're going to be driving around, just make sure you avoid residential areas. When you're sending your kids out, if they're under the age of 12, we just encourage you to not let them go out unsupervised. Make sure that you're with them. If they've got cell phones with them, make sure they're not distracted while they're walking around. We've seen that quite a bit with, unfortunately, accidents that have occurred in an increased number with kids crossing streets with not paying attention, being on their phones. So make sure they have reflective gear, things like that, just to keep them safe that night and have fun.
Yeah.
Right, and of course, like when they get home with the candy, they want to dig right in. Who wouldn't want to? But what are some things parents should look out for before they dig in for safety?
Yeah, I think it's always a good idea just to check the candy, right? Make sure it's wrapped, make sure there's not anything that's open, anything questionable. If it is questionable, just toss it out. If you need to go buy new candy for your kid, do that. That's better than taking a risk. So.
Any tips or tricks, too, because there is a lot of kids who go out by themselves, right? And they're just going up to any random door in their neighborhood, and 9 out of 10 times everything is fine and goes safe. But should you be cautious about certain homes, or is there signs to say, hey, maybe we should skip this home and go to the next?
Yeah, if the lights are off, of course, just make sure you avoid that house. If your kids are going out, just make sure that they're going out in groups. Don't let your kid go out alone. I think that's something that we should all be aware of, just to keep kids safe during that time.
And what about people who are giving out the candy? Can they do anything to make sure kids are safe when they walk up to the door?
Yeah, just make sure, again, your lights are on, that your yard's cleared. So if you have all these decorations up, that you're making sure walkways are cleared out and there's no dangerous kind of like situations where kids could fall or something to that effect. So just want everybody to have a good time. Make sure, again, you're avoiding driving, especially between 5 and 9. That's when a lot of the accidents occur that we see. And we just want to make sure that everybody's being safe in that regard.
Especially with it being on a Friday night this year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy one, that's for sure. How is the Red Cross involved? Do you guys have any more information on your website, things like that? Where can people go?
Yeah, you can go to redcross.org to learn more, get some safety tips. We've got, of course, our first aid apps and everything else. So as you're going out, whether it's Halloween or you're going out hiking or doing anything this fall, if you need to have emergency help, that's a good way to just kind of check, make sure that you have first aid skills and all those kind of things.
How much candy is too much candy?
Never enough. I can attest to that.
What's the best candy?
Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah, what's your favorite in the bag?
Peanut M&Ms. I gotta be honest. I gotta have something with it. Some nut.
I was telling him that, do you ever get the chocolate off of it first and then eat?
Yeah.
Yes!
There we go.
Yes!
Is that too?
Yeah.
When I told him, yes, he looked like I was weird. I was like,
you're disclosing all my secrets. I mean, come on.
Sorry.
Oh.
So would you say that's your favorite candy too?
Yeah, that and Swedish fish.
Oh.
You?
It's a good choice.
I was always a Milky Way. Yeah, I like the Milky Way. Yeah, you guys aren't on board with it. That's all right. All right, happy Halloween. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.